I've been asked to tell you that this year's Halloween camp is very scary. It's got stuff that could give you nightmares. You see, there are some crime movies out there, religious type mostly. You might be offended at the content of this tape. If you're one of them, I'd advise you to turn off your sets now. Come on, I dare you! Chicken! Can you call your audience a chicken? No. I swore this Bible. That's not a Bible, the book of carpet samples. Ooh, fuzzy. In the tombstone quake, I say, I behold materialize. Everything to vocalize, grim green ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide for a silly spook. They sit by your side, shrouded in a dark disguise. They pretend to terrorize. Grim ghosts come out to socialize. So hide in the old trees, creepy crows materialize, start to shriek and harmonize, grim ghosts come out to socialize. Here Merrill Hill, the sanctuary spirits, restless but materialize, of every size. Welcome, kiddies, to another Harris Halloween. It's amazing how you boars and ghouls keep coming back for more and more and more. You must be glutton for punishment, eh? Well, I guess you bloodsuckers enjoy our horror vendettas. You're loyal to the gore. Well, that's good. We wouldn't have you dead, would we? Our fraternity of fright fairs. This just happens to be the subject of our first tale, which I call Children of the Midnight Hour. Again, many years ago, Alsa just come to the United States from Zillion, Germany. Oh my gosh, what's that? There's something in the field. Papa, you ought to see this. Papa, what is it? This could have been the work of a vampire. Back in Germany, in Allison's homeland, vampires were whispered in every part of the country. Some say a vampire involved them in Germany or the United States. Meanwhile, Allison was mingling with the other people. Vampires? There are no such things as vampires. I have to know these things. What's a vampire? A vampire is a person who rises from the dead to drink the blood of the living. Ha, vampires. There are no such things. No one's sure. This is the next thing. The family find crosses of garlic. Holy water. Where more attacks were happening. More attacks were happening. You must be the vampire. Nonsense. I am no vampire. How do you know about vampires? Vampires come from Bavarian countries. Since you came from Bavaria, from Germany, you must be a vampire. The only way to stop a vampire is to drive a stake through its heart, like Frank Clark and tell him. Well, Sheriff and Lee, and I just dropped my father to the ground. I drove a stake through his heart, as my mother was cut off the home institution. And I decided, I'll get that vampire. I'll give him the last thing I do. I'll stop that vampire with a wooden stake through its heart. It's only one person on my father's general. brother. Next we talked to the priest. He agreed to help us. For 2 days we lived alone in the house. Alone in the house. Making steaks. Collecting crusts of garlic. We were ready. We were out looking for the vampire. We saw someone running from the... Someone running from a corpse. That corpse. The corpse was wholly drained of blood. And falling from the mausoleum. That's why I saw 5 coffins in there. Filled with dirt. Someone's coming. Ah! Alexis, is that you? What are you expecting? What's that in your mouth? I fell. Well, what are you doing out here tonight? I was out for a walk. I think you should get out of that coffin. That's impossible. What are you talking about? Get out of that coffin and shut up! It's almost 5. Sunrise should be soon. Well, you sure put you got in the coffin. I know these things. I know about sunrise. That calendar has an almanac. It says when sun will rise. Let's see, today's the 10th. Sunrise should be at 6:11. Wait, let's just go to sleep. You said you were from Germany, right? I was about. Oh my God! Europe is 6 hours ahead. That's right. You forgot to change your watch. We got a full hour before sunrise, and not to drink my fill again. Well, she chased me all around the mausoleum. I was back. I was trapped. There was an explosion, and suddenly, Alexis, the vampire, died in the sunlight. I was a hero. Next, my mother was free from the asylum. Everything was safe. The threat was over. Or was it? So you're still here, eh? Well, if that little tail didn't drive it away, might suggest this next tail, whittled from the same wormwood. It's another frightening tale, which I call Season of the Witch. You all heard about witches, right? Scary creatures that walk around the night, that cast spells and ride on broomsticks. Here's another tale. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh, I call in the powers. We pledge ourselves to evil. We pledge ourselves to the dark forces. We pledge ourselves to insanity. We pledge ourselves to make you evil and make you a witch. Jessica, you are a true witch to make the world evil. I agree, mistress. Well, it was a little later that afternoon. Tomorrow night, the moon will be full in the sky. I know, Halloween. About the thing about the fun we're happening. We're gonna be this Halloween. Oh, I got a great costume. Let's see what we can have in my costumes. What was that? It was scary. about witches, ghosts, and demons. Fools who walk on night. You know things. Back then, people used to light bonfires to scare away evil spirits. Nowadays, jack-o'-lanterns supposed to do the same thing. And white people dress up on Halloween. Why? So it's for protection. They thought if they dressed up like an evil spirit, the spirit wouldn't bother them. That's how custom got out. First day of November used to be called All Hallows Day. The night before was called All Hallows Eve. We changed it to Halloween. That's when the spirits of the dead walk blood. I'll stop joking around. You know about these things. You don't believe these things? Well, I'll show you more about these things. Allison was a little worried, not knowing what to expect. Well, Jasper went home. Well, later. You don't believe in the power of the witches? It's true, but it's true because I have to be a witch. Oh, yes, you are. A ghost. Like a ghost? A real person. Oh, sure. With these things. About the power of the witches? I think you should go home now. Next day, Allison falls to a bridge she sunk to herself. Take care or you'll fall. What's for breakfast? I hope it's good. What did you do at breakfast with something you wouldn't like? Probably do what I did when I was 4. Or throw it on the floor. And those things seem so strange lately since we moved to this town. And these things, one of those things, I have to go to work now. Especially the things I have to do. Especially studying in school. Seems so strange with Jessica. And why do you suppose things were controlled on fate? Like imagine. Everyone was said, well, Hannibal was charged on fate. Everything was said was charged on fate. The things, because Hannibal was afraid of these things and afraid he wouldn't rule. That's right. Why do you think got charged on fate? Well, I also didn't know what to think. Soon they went through their act to the little costumes of blood that night. I could wear this vampire robe and these fangs. I have the skull mask that I can wear, this sheet. Where the sharp was being complaining about what was going around town. Some say it was the power of witches and dark forces. Newspapers and the internet warned people to be careful tonight when they went out that Halloween. Everyone was careful. Some say they saw a woman dressed in black, spotlight by 2 runners. Nothing else was known. Allison did not know what to think that night. All she remembered was the evil side of Jessica. She could feel her evil. So they went trick-or-treating. It's Halloween. Ah, going moon from the sky. Also, blowing his name. The demons of darkness are all around you. Beware the evils that walk. The demons are made and not born. Demons must execute the work of the devil. To become a demon, you must do the worst deed of all. You must kill. You must murder. No, I refuse to murder. I refuse to do evil. I refuse to do your evil deeds. You may do good things, but now I have you. Janice ran all through the things. Instantly, Jessica felt the power of good coming in her. A strong goodness. She felt no longer felt afraid. Some of the strange artists said, "What's warrior trying to take an innocent soul's wicked one? You know your power is strong on Halloween night. You forget wherever you go, we will follow. Good will always triumph, because evil is stupid." Ah! You're trying to goodness Birdie! Which disappeared in a puff of black smoke. Pretty soon, Jessica was back to her old good self. All she could say was, "I'm sorry for all the evils I've done. Please forgive me. Oh, I forgive you. Oh, I forgive you." And then the rest were true friends. Later, Jessica was adopted by Allison's family. And just to learn to stop being held properly. There's evils in natural living sense. All is well. Well, how are you doing? Did you like that tale? Didn't that scare the yell out of you? I knew you'd like these scares. And more terrors. I think we have time for one more terror tale. A last tale of woe, which I call Demon's Daughter. By the powers of evil, we call upon the powers with more terror. We pledge you to make yourself evil. We pledge yourself to the dark forces. We must make the world evil. Well, Christine wants a thing. Next thing on the streets, the highway. Trying to catch up in the town. Cop car pulled by his head. You need a ride to town? Yes, I do. Well, Steve took Allison Police Station. I mean, the rule is you should never pick a hitchhiker, but Steve was determined to help in any way he can. I'll help try to find your parents, you imagine. Oh, yes, about these evils. Well, Don came to visit for dinner. She knows her behavior. While the high priest prayed. Are ready for the sacrifice? Yes. Behead the head off a chicken. Later, when Steve came to check on Christine, he noticed she was sitting cross-legged on the floor, waving her hands up and down and chanting. That's strange, I don't believe this. Next, there was a knock on the door. It's the high priest in disguise. Steve, my name is Samuel Dorming. I came to talk about that girl. Oh, sure. Are you her father? Oh, what's these things? It's a bowl one on the floor. And one on the table. Offer me wine. Look at the glass of wine. Oh, sure. I'd love some. A tray of bread with salt in it. And somehow I'm stopping. Steve, Dr. Wine, I think you should never offer a black magician wine, bread, or salt. It's evils. Don't you know these evils that happen? The power of magicians and magi that happen. You will never see this girl again. You have to go and took him back to the evil church. He followed. Only grabbed by two big guys. We pledge upon the powers of evil. We pledge upon the powers of evil, imagine. He just needed a prayer. He said, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. If I should live for other days, I pray the Lord to guide my ways. Amen. At the sound of the Lord, there was thunder that happened. The whole place shook. All was left with the high priest and his followers, just a bunch of corpses. It was a miracle. Later, Christine was back to her normal self. Later, Steve married his girlfriend Donna. He adopted Christine. Turned out Christine was an orphan. She was supposed to make good people, but she changed her mind right away. She said, "Always love you forever, Daddy." Make ye joyful noise upon the Lord. Come before his presence with singing. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving. Into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto them, and bless his name. The Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth from generation to generation. Well, I sure enjoy these scares with you, about these scares. But more important is these scares